We are a brand new community, opened up October of 2011. We have 208 apartments, and we are a luxurious, independent retirement community for our seniors. It's a very spacious area, as you can see. Here we have beautiful courtyards outside, up-to-date services and amenities for our seniors, where we wish that what we intend for them to is come here and continue their lifestyle that they are living here with us. I'd like to just say a few thank yous to some of my managers, who is part of our team here. We all get together and we make things happen for our residents and for our guests as well. Our Executive Director, Byron Sacanari. Our Housekeeping Director, where is she? Maria. Okay. Our Dining Room Director is Karina. Is she around? We had a wonderful staff. Our executive chef prepared our food. Very fine dining we have. We have wonderful service here that took care of our, here's Karina right now, our manager. And we have a wonderful staff in our maintenance and housekeeping area that helped us move furniture, decorated and all of that stuff, pull it all together so that we can present a beautiful time today for our special guest, Belva Davis. I want to thank you again for coming to our community. We're hoping to make this first of many. As I was telling Belva, that the telephone calls that I was receiving was like, everyone was like so excited. I remember her show. I can't wait to see her. She was so good. So you have a lot of following, even though that you are retired. I'm going to hand this over. One other thing, if anybody would like to have a tour of our community, we are going to take people around if they so wish, and if their time, of course, permits. After the event here, we can meet right by the concierge desk in the front where you walked in. Okay? I am now wanting to hand this over to the President of the Daly City Public Library, Mr. Al Telia. That was good. Anyway, welcome.
Coke film.
Therese, let me take a moment if you would come back here so that we can properly thank you for opening up your beautiful facilities and your hosting this wonderful and very, very much deserved, but nevertheless hosting this event today so that people can come and listen to Belva and maybe people buy books. There's a young man here a few moments ago who had a couple of stacks of them, but he has some boxes of books. But Therese, please, please accept all of us, from all of us, a special thank you for what you're doing to bring this culture, this communication to our city here, so we can all participate. Thank you. There's one or two people that I want to mention. As you heard, we're co-hosting the event with Peninsula Del Rey, the Daly City Public Library Associates. I want to introduce our executive director, who actually does the day-to-day running of this. They asked me if I'd be president, because they know that I can't move very rapidly and I can sit in the chair and say a few things and we'll go on from there. Susan Breslin-Smith is the young lady who has done such a wonderful job. It was her idea to get this organization started so that we could support our Daly City libraries. Because the libraries are the last bastion of culture and civilization at times. When I see what's going on in the world, I wonder if they should go back in the cave and start pushing their rocks around. So Susan, thank you, and thank you for setting this up today so that we can all participate. And Susan has flyers, and if anyone wants to join, we'd love to have you. And she brought along her husband, Rudy. Rudy said, Al, don't forget to mention me. And now I'm also expecting a large story from the San Mateo Times, because my very dear, good friend Carolyn Livingston of the Times is here, and she's going to be writing it for us and putting it in the paper. Thank you, Carolyn. And any of you that like to participate in the very good Daly City senior programs, we have its director, Kathy King. Kathy, thank you for being here. All right, now that I've done that, everyone knows where the restroom is. So I got to look at my notes. One more thing. We have a budding author in the city of Daly City, brand new. I've known her for a long time. She used to be the chair of the poems and writings in the city of Daly City, part of the History, Arts, and Science Commission at that time. Ruth Hopping is going to be coming out with a book. Now, she is here, and it's Spinning the Arrow of Time. So when you see that, you can see that Daly City has its own author. Yeah. And all of you are dignitaries, even though we have Marie Brizuela from Jefferson Elementary School District trustee. All of you are very famous, and all of you are in your own right. I have 2 pages on Belva Davis. 2 pages. And my daughter said to me, "You going to read that?" I said, "No way am I going to read that." I said, that's not me. The first page you'll find in her book. So buy her book. I won't have to walk you through the first page. Okay? The second page, there was 2 things that stood out to me. First, she's going to go and spend time with her granddaughter, which is so wonderful to do, you know. It's just it's a precious time, it's a special time, and it's a fleeting time, because it can be gone in a moment of our age. So that caught my eye, and I thought, good for you, Belva, good for you. The second one, hit home. The second one, she says, I want to spend time with a special person who I've lived with for 50 years. She's celebrating her 50th anniversary in May. And she said, you know what we do? She says in the morning we have our coffee and breakfast, and we watch TV, and we reminisce, and we read the paper. Wow. You know how rich that time is? You know, think about it for a minute. If you have that opportunity and you still have the right person with you, do it. Because it'll be gone before you know. I so enjoyed Belva on Channel 9. And she brought people together and they talked on different topics. There was politics and there was social and there was the state and there was the local level. There was all of these levels and all these things that affect our quality of life. And they talked. They never got anything done, but that's not the point. See, you never really get anything done when you talk. However, the most important thing you can do is to start talking. Is to start talking to each other and communicating so that you can get to some point. So I read and I dwelled on those special things that Belva did, the ones that I personally saw, the things that she did, the famous proclamations or resolutions. I had no part in that. Some author wrote those things, and I'm hoping, Belva, you will tell us all about it. But I don't want to get into it. I just wanted to give you my personal thought of Belva because she crossed my life. And people don't stay with you forever in your life, but when they do touch your life, you take a moment to remember that, because again, it's fleeting. So, I am so proud to present to you Belva Davis.